Hey, what is up guys? Sorry I've been away for like 1,000 years, but I got majorly busy with uni and then applying to different universities for next year. But I'm back! And I wanted to make a video about something I know way too much about from experience. Con bags, or specifically kind of con bags for cosplayers. So for those of you who don't know, you get your suitcase that you take to your hotel if you're staying in one for a con. You get a bag that you might drop off at the cosplay desk, and then you get your con bag which you carry around with you pretty much all day. Today I'll be talking about kind of the essential stuff you'd probably need and the stuff I usually have, and then like a few extra bits that you might need in specific circumstances or if you have extra room left. So if you want to know what to put in your con bag to survive the weekend, keep on watching. Okay, so there is 2 bags I have mostly carried around cons with me so far. I've only really been going to cons since last year, but I will show you them. Cute! So this is my camera bag, and because I take my camera with a lens attached and a spare lens, I usually only take about half the space in the bag up. So the good thing is I can fit a few more things in here and it won't get too heavy because I won't be able to fill up too much. And you know, it's small, it's easy to carry around, so I've started taking this one more lately because yeah, it just doesn't hurt my back or anything. The only problem is if I decide to buy merch, and I usually do on the last day of cons, and I usually buy quite a lot because of sales, then there is no room in this bag for the merch. So I have to kind of hope that they have bags left and stuff, which sometimes on the last day they don't. This is my backpack. When you put it like next to me, it doesn't look massive, but it fits a lot in. The good thing about this is obviously when I buy merch, it can fit like probably all of my plushies here in the background, can fit in there easily, and probably a few extra bits as well. And if I take this bag, I usually don't have to take my camera bag because I can put my camera in here as well. The only problem is because it's so big, I can easily fill it up with stuff I don't really need, and then it's a pain to carry around, it's hitting everyone. I usually take this one in the winter because if I need to take a change of clothes, I can. But anyway, let's start with the list of stuff you might need. So first, essentials, the stuff nearly everyone carries around cons. So 1, phone. So at cons you're probably meeting up with friends, cosplay groups, meetups, and believe me, it's very easy to get lost or to misplace people, so it's really handy to have your phone on you so you can just send them a quick message. And as well as that, you know, you're going to meet loads of people. Even if you don't go to meetups, you're going to meet loads of people, and you're probably going to want to keep in contact and follow them on Instagram or send friend requests on Facebook, something like that. So you're going to want your phone. I will say though that the Wi-Fi in some of the cons I've been to has been really bad in like little areas, but that's okay. What I do is I write their usernames in my notes, and then I can kind of follow them back later when I get back to the hotel or my home. 2, cash. You're gonna need it. Like, even if you vow not to spend any money on merch, and you don't, like, good for you, I have not got that ability, you will need to carry some in case of emergencies. 3, ticket. Might sound obvious, but the amount of times I've almost forgot mine, it's ridiculous, and I've heard stories of people travelling all the way to cons, realising and having to either hunt down a printer or go home, or just kind of praying that they'll accept the mobile version, but they don't always, so don't count on that. One thing I do recommend is packing your bag the night before, because then you can put at least 90% of your stuff in there, and if you're in a rush in the morning, then you don't have to worry about forgetting anything. 4, drink and a snack, because food at cons costs a lot of money, and I do know of people who just go the whole day without eating or drinking, but sometimes that's not a good idea. You know, I've done it and it's doable, but it leaves you feeling very, very rough and just depleted of energy by the end of the day. So it doesn't even have to be anything big, just like a really small bottle of water and like a chocolate bar. Sometimes if I've got room I'll take like a multi-pack of stuff like biscuits or something like that, because then that's quite nice to be able to hand out to people if they're looking a bit kind of pasty. It's happened. 5, keys. So I don't know if this is a personal one, but I always want my keys with me wherever I go, because whether it's to the hotel room or my home, I want to know that if I need to get home as soon as possible, I don't have to wait in the queue for the cosplay desk to get my bag. So I always make sure to have them on me. Because for example at London MCM it can take easily like 40 minutes to queue to get back in, and then to walk all the way around and then to the cosplay desk, and that's if there's no queue at the cosplay desk. So yeah, I want to be able to know that I can just go if there's an emergency. So those are my kind of personal essentials, and once again the most common from what I've heard, except maybe the keys. So now on to stuff that's not necessarily important, but I do like to have with me if I've got a big bag. But you know, if I forget them or I have room for them, then it's not a big deal. So 1, makeup. And once again, there seems to be 2 very common things with cosplayers that I meet. They always seem to have them on them, and that is eyeliner and setting powder. Because, like I say, cons are hot. You're in a crowded space. Your eyeliner's probably going to smudge by the end of the day, and so is your foundation. It's going to get shiny and sweaty and I hate blotting powders because I feel they take too much oil off and it just makes you sweat even more, in my experience, and a few other people I've asked. But anyway, so I use tissues instead. I try to use soft ones though, because I find when they've got texture they might take a little bit of the makeup off. But yeah, soft tissues work brilliantly for me, far better than blotting papers in my experience, and once again, other people's that I've spoken to. 2, painkillers. Not a necessity, but you'll miss them if you need them. 3, portable charger. Lifesaver. Lifesaver. If I can, I will shove that in my bag like the last thing. You know, if your phone dies, it's a pain. It can be worked around, but it's nice to have a portable charger on you, and it means you can stay out late if you decide to, without having to worry about your phone dying. It's cool. And 5, a hat. Wig hair. Just wig hair. You'll thank me later. Take a beanie, or just any hat. Take a beanie, take a Pikachu hat, take a sun hat, any hat. Take a hat. 6, change of clothes. Once again, this is only if you have a lot of space left in your bag. But if you do, I recommend for the winter a jumper, some kind of shoes that can be folded up, so either ballet pumps or old trainers that have kind of gone really soft and tatty. I've got loads of those because I never throw shoes out. If it's summer, a t-shirt or a vest top, just something you can change into. It's not a necessity, but it feels so great to just change out of your cosplay at the end of the day and relax, especially if it's like quite a heavy cosplay. So there you go. I hope everyone watching this found this helpful in some way. If I missed something, or you have kind of a specific or even weird and interesting thing that you put in your com bag, you know, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you later guys. Bye.